Are they ready?
I don't think they are.
Hi guys, back with another video. This is Dee&DreNation.
I'm Dee.
I'm Dre. And as you know, we've been on YouTube for a long while, probably like a month.
2 months.
I think a month.
Almost 2 months.
Almost 2 months, you know, we've been really occupied with a lot of things. A lot of things been happening, you know, a couple pipeline work going on and that kind of stuff. So, and we've recently been on a trip. So, today, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and we're here to talk about how our story time on how Egypt went terrible.
Yeah. So, you want to tell them what happened?
Where should we even start?
I don't know. Start from the beginning.
Let's just say this. It was Dee's birthday, and obviously a birthday passed. It did pass, isn't it? Yeah, it did pass. And I was thinking I should have like maybe booked a trip, because I was either going to take her for lunch or take her on a trip. And I decided, let's book a trip. So, you know, you got this app named Love Holiday. Love Holiday will be, obviously, there's not no, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not no collab. It's not no diss against Love Holiday. Oh. But obviously we use Love Holiday to go to Egypt.
To book our flights and to go to Egypt.
Somewhere we've never been before. And we booked it. I thought it was 7 days. When I booked it, and it was about, let's say, almost £1,500, right?
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that was 7 days. So we got on a plane here. You know, we got on a plane, came to Istanbul in Turkey, had a layover for like 4 hours. Then we got to Hurghada, Egypt, and
after like what? No.
Almost like what? Probably like 10 hours.
After
like 10 hours. After 10 hours. So it was like probably like 16 hours, something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
So 17 hours, something like that.
Yeah.
So we got there,
including the layover.
Including the layover, yeah, of course, 4 hour layover. So we got there, we arrived, and as we arrived at the airport, you know, you got to go in, do your little baggage and that kind of stuff. Came through, went to the ATM, put out a little bit of cash.
Yeah.
Just to let you know,
to the airport,
Egypt is very cheap. £100 in UK money will be switched in there, would take you a long way.
Yeah.
But we didn't know that until obviously half of the trip. So when we got there, took out like around, I took around like 400 or something like that.
Yeah, but
£400.
That's like
almost like 30,000 Egyptian pounds or something like that. Was it 400 or 200 pounds? No, anyways, let's just say 200 pounds. Let's just say 200 pounds. That's like
something £1,000 in.
Yeah, let's just say 200 pounds. But that's what we took up first when we got there.
Yeah.
And obviously we had to took up more as we were scrolling around in Egypt. Anyways, we got to Egypt, went in a taxi. First thing first, this brother man coming to us saying, "Oh, 700
for an Uber
to go to the hotel."
Basically.
Now, just to let you know,
700 Egyptian pounds.
If you're gonna go to Egypt, please study the money, find out how much it is. So we got there. The trip was like around 10 minutes to go to the
hotel. From the airport to the hotel. We stayed at Jazz Hotel.
Yeah, Jazz La Kamar.
So 10-minute.
We'll tag Jazz La Kamar. We'll put a little clip right here right now. And also when we got there,
it was a 10-minute ride, and then we had to negotiate our price.
Yeah, we had to negotiate our price.
The guy that was offering us 900, I was like, nah, babe, we can't do that. So our budget was 9,000 Egyptian pounds. He explained about how he has to pack.
I don't think it's 9,000, you know. It's 900.
No,
yeah, because we bought it on the 700, it was like 600, 500, and he was like, no, that's too low, 200.
No, we gave him 300.
Yeah, we gave him 300 pounds.
Okay. I'm getting confused. The money was just so confusing, guys. This is how we ended up getting scammed as well, because the money was just confusing for us. So 300, right?
Well, 130 Egyptian pounds, yeah.
We negotiate. He thought we were stupid. So we pretended to leave, to like, now we're not interested. We're gonna book someone else. And then he keeps on reducing the price from 900 to like 800 to 700, 600. But still, no, we're like, no, we're not going for it. We can get a price for the price we want, 300.
Yeah. So
we walked across. We looked for another taxi. Eventually, we got one that offered us 3,000. We said,
well, no. The guy came and he got someone else to come for us. He told us this is the guy that he could talk to.
But the guy didn't want us to.
No, the other guy gave us for 200, and then he said that 200. We gave him an extra 100 for 300 for himself.
He settled for 300, and then when we got in the car, he was like 300. he just used 100 to pay for the fee, whatever.
Oh yeah, the police fee or something like the airport. So yeah, so let's say 300. He charged 300. We got to the hotel. Obviously, nice ride to the.
No. Before we got to the hotel, he charged us 300, and then when we were in the taxi, he paid for the police thingy, and then he spoke to us. He was like, "Can you guys do like 400 extra?" We're like, "Okay, cool, fair enough." We gave him a 400 extra, and then we got to the hotel.
400 extra.
Yeah, we gave him 100 extra to make 400.
I remember that. I think it was 300. But anyways, let's say 400.
That was our offer.
Okay, let's say 400. Let's say 400.
And then he asked for 100 to make 400.
That's like £2, anyways, guys.
Yeah.
But anyways,
so we gave him 400 in total, Egyptian pounds, and then we got to the hotel, and yeah.
Yeah, so we got to the hotel, booked in, everything was nice. Got a little go kart. They took us down to, let's say, for example, down to the room. As we got to the room, they carried our bags. Everything was really nice. I booked a deluxe, one of the big rooms with like a living room suite. Got like a bedroom, we got like a nice balcony, you got everything, you know what I mean? It was a really, really nice place. We'll even put a little tag there, we'll even put a video to show you guys how the place looked. So we got there, everything was nice. Obviously I was sleepy, so my babe, she stayed up to see the sunset.
I wanted to see the sunset.
So she stayed up, I went to sleep.
I mean the sunrise, not sunset.
She wanted to see the sunrise, I went to sleep.
Because we were like quite late, like midnight or 1.
Yeah, we were at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So I went to sleep, she stayed up. I went to sleep, woke up. By the time we're waking up, we're hearing like mad phone calls,
No, we got ready.
No, we didn't. We got phone calls were ringing first, love.
Yeah.
Right, cool. So what you're saying? You take over.
So we got ready, and then we woke up around 7 for breakfast, and then we got ready. As we were getting ready, your phone was in the room, and my phone was in the living room, and then that's when the actual phone in the room started ringing, and then they were calling us. We're thinking, we didn't answer. Did we answer?
They've been calling us like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, they called us a couple of times, but we never answered. And then eventually we got ready. I wore my dress and everything. We tried to do a little content before we went for breakfast. And then someone knocked on the door, and then you opened the door, and then who was it?
It was his brother man, innit? Brother man came and was like, yo, listen, you all gotta check out. I'm like, what? He's like, you gotta check out. Like, you're checking out today? I said, no, I'm checking out today.
So, yeah.
Anyway, he said, you gotta come to the front desk. So we came to the front desk. I'm assuming everything is crisp because we went to sleep like 4 hours. I got to sleep like 4 hours, came down to the reception, got down there, we had a talk. Obviously, they were saying something about like we booked for one night. I'm like, huh? Booked for one night. That's crazy. £1,500 for one night. So I'm saying that's mad. So anyways, we got there.
And
as that happened, there was a thing where the reception, there was a lady and she was like charging us mad money for some things that we touched. Obviously,
explain why we couldn't even do a night. So we basically checked in at night time. The next morning we checked out. Basically, the reason why, because the ticket was bought. The hotel was booked for the 8th. So imagine traveling on the 8th, but we don't get there until the 9th, the next day. So when we did get there, the next morning they were telling us to check out. We're thinking, okay, cool. If we booked for one night, surely we have a whole day today and then check out the next day. But that was not the case, because the times that we were traveling, that's the time we were supposed to actually check in. But obviously we was traveling and we had the layover. So technically we wasted the whole day just traveling. By the time we got to the hotel, we slept, and that's the day we were supposed to actually check out. And we didn't know until we went to the front desk. So yeah, so when that happened, obviously we got there, arrived, everything was good. The lady, she charged us like a lot of money for, like, let's say for example, little snacks, because they had a fridge and we were eating from the fridge, obviously, because it's a refrigerator, isn't it? It's a minibar, so why not eat from it? That's the point of it. So she told us not to touch anything at the top. She said, you are touching anything at the top, you're gonna buy it. So that's no problem, that's fine. We touched things in the fridge, she still charges. She charges for water, she charges for drinks, she charges for wine, she charges for all these different things. The chocolate bar, they even had a chocolate with a snap off of it. Like, I think this is a scam. Like you didn't eat it.
I didn't eat it because it was dark chocolate, so I didn't eat it. But what I'm saying is they had this thing in the fridge, so the guy probably took a piece of it, or whoever was took a piece of it, put it back in the fridge, and they charged us for that. Obviously, I took a piece also, but what I'm saying is the point is it was already open. So they charge us probably 20, 30, 40 euros for everything that we touch, which makes no sense. So anyways, we got there, everything was finished from that. They told us we were very upset we couldn't find a place to stay yet. So they told us, listen, you can get like lunch, breakfast since you're already there, and lunch, and you can stay however long you want, but you have to leave around, let's say, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we said, okay, cool, that's very nice of you guys. We left our bags there. They even told us we could change and take showers and that kind of stuff in the little shower room.
But first, before coming back a bit, we did ask how much is it for a night, because we wanted to extend our stay, but it was about 300 and something for one night. So we were like, hell no, that's too much for one night. So it was not worth it, because we were planning to stay there for like 7 days. So just do the maps, 300 plus for one night for 7 days. No, we're like, nah, that's a waste. So yeah, we did explore the hotel, and yeah, what happened after?
Yeah, so we explored the hotel, and after we had some lunch, really nice lunch. We'll, put a little clip there also. Really, really nice. It was really, really nice. It was so beautiful.
It was so nice.
Very good view, nice beach, everything. Anyways, after that was finished, we sat down at lunch, and obviously,
trying to book a place.
Trying to book a new place, obviously, because we can't stay there. We came across this little hotel or whatever, and it was on Google. It looked really, on Booking.com, it looked nice, to be honest. We got there, it was a 4.5 star, something like that.
Yeah.
Like, because we booked for a 5-star, so I'm like, you know what, let's just get something for like 2 days, and then let me just get the money get sent to me and I'll get to a new 5-star place. Yeah. Just so we can enjoy our trip.
Airbnb.
No, it was a hotel we booked first.
Yeah, but originally we was gonna book an Airbnb.
Yeah, we was gonna book a B&B first, and for 2 days.
And we couldn't, because they do this whole. You can't just book an Airbnb just like that, because you need to have a whole day for them to sort out your passport to actually go into the Airbnb, because they do the whole security check. It's like you're passing through like what you call it when you're passing through like at the airport, when you're passing through like guards and stuff like that. What is it called?
What, immigration?
Yeah, not immigration, but it's almost like that. Like, you can't go to any Airbnb you book. You can't just go and check in that same day.
And because it was the type of Airbnb it was also. So after that happened, we left from there, and we got a place, Booking.com.
A
hotel. Got there, it was a mad place. Like, honestly, it was like a long drive. Got a taxi over some app. And we got there. When we get to this place now, I was like, nah, it's not it, bro.
We're meant to stay there for 2 days once our Airbnb gets ready or whatever.
Funny story. My girl, she met someone in the airport. We ended up meeting her there by accident. Yeah. So anyways,
so nice.
that was very different, whatever. So we got there, got in the reception. I was like a little bit iffy about it. Went to the toilet. I'm like, nah, this is not it, bro. I had a stench and everything. I don't remember the name of the hotel, I can tell you right now, but when we got there, don't mention it. So anyways, we got there, don't do that.
Okay, fine.
That's gonna be bad for them, bad reputation for them.
Cool.
So anyways, after that happened, we left from there and went to reception, paid the money. They took us to a room. Like, obviously, when I went to the room, I was like, nah, this is not it, bro.
The stairs to go to a room.
Stairs long as hell.
And it's hot. When I say it's hot in in Egypt, it's hot. It's about 40 degrees plus every single day on a regular.
40 degrees?
Yeah, here in England it's like 30. The heat gets up to like 30 degrees. But in Egypt it's 42 or 41 or 40 degrees every day.
You know what 41 degrees is?
Yes, I was looking at my Snapchat. You know when you take a snap and then you actually
cool,
check the temperature.
Alright.
It was hot, baby.
Okay. Alright, so we got up there, obviously.
I passed out.
You didn't pass out yet.
Because it was really hot, and we were climbing on the stairs because they didn't have any lift. So the stairs to our room were like on the 3rd floor. And because it was so hot, I passed out for a little bit. And yeah. Right, wait, you went downstairs in it to get something, to get water, was it?
Yeah, but so we were there. I went to the room. The room was very, very bad, very, very bad. It was not nice. I was scared to use the shower, the bathroom, everything. So we went there, went to the room.
It was clean.
I was gonna get lunch or something like that. I didn't eat no lunch. She ate lunch.
No, it was dinner.
I didn't eat nothing from there, guys.
The rice was nice.
I didn't eat nothing from there.
So we decided to check out the next day.
So
we tried to check out that same night, but
I went upstairs and threw up. I went upstairs and threw up. I remember. I don't know if I had. I think I had drinks. The only thing I liked about that place, guys, was the entrance where you had a little, and you could watch a little movie and that kind of stuff. That was the only vibe, and I was kind of cool with them guys. That's what I was like saying. The
The stuff was really nice.
Stuff was really nice, so I can't lie. Obviously, God's favor. And then after that happened, we went to them and checked out next day.
Yeah.
Got up out of there. So after that happened,
Airbnb.
went to a B&B in Elgona. Really nice B&B, like a mansion. It had many rooms. It had like a nice big pool, lights and everything. Like
The area was just amazing. It had
but very, very quiet.
Very
And
relaxing.
very far. Security, guns and everything.
Yeah.
So we're very, very protected, that place. So we got there, enjoyed it we stayed there for like 3 days?
No, a week.
A week.
Well, 5 days.
Stayed there for like 5 days, yeah.
Did we stay for 5 days?
Like 4 days, I think 4 days.
Yeah,
Stayed like 4 days. And then from there,
the reason why we stayed there for 4 days, we're planning to stay there for longer, but the shops were too far from where we're staying at. We had to get an in-drive. It's like an Uber over there, but you can negotiate. So we had to get an in-drive. Every single time we got an in-drive to go to the shops, they'll charge us like extra. So we'll put like, let's say 300 on the upstairs. You can pay 300, or you can negotiate the price. You can put it down. So we were making sure we put it down a bit, and then when we get there, they'll charge us extra regardless. Every single time they end up charging us extra whenever we wanted to go groceries. So we were like, no, we can't keep doing this. We can't stay here. It's a beautiful place, but you're just too far from everything. When I mean everything, activities, shops, it was just too far.
well, I mean, they had their own shops in the area.
But they were really
But
expensive.
because
But even in their own
I don't think it was
area,
expensive.
even in their own area, baby, we couldn't walk there.
it was, no, where we stayed was far.
Yeah,
But
we
they
still
had
to
their
get
area.
Taxi.
They had a little area.
Yeah, to the shops.
We went to this boat place. This place that had a lot of like different kind of things, like near the boat. I think it was, I can't remember the name, Tic Maria or something like that.
A restaurant.
We went to mad restaurants, like a long Broadway walk, like something like that.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
So we got there, did a few pictures, ate a lot of food, had some drinks,
Fish.
and then we left from there. And after we left from there, the next day we went to this place named Grand Macadi.
Yeah.
And that was really, really nice.
Yeah.
Really, really nice. When we went there, it was like magic. Like not even magic, say, but it was just amazing. It was like we're in a
People.
whole different area.
Mm-hmm.
And then you know me, for my girl, obviously we went there, had the first room. The first room was like a regular room. Stayed there for like maybe like 2 days.
Yeah.
2 days in that room, and then I was like, you know what? I need to get up out of this room. I want to go to one with like the bigger room. So
The swimming pool.
got in contact with the manager. Manager really, really liked us. Told him we did content and that kind of stuff. So he treated us really well.
And also, guys, sorry, babe. The reason why we kept on moving to a different place is because the first night, like we said, we only booked it for 1 night, so we didn't feel like we stayed there for too long. And then the second night, third night, again, when we booked a different place, it wasn't the greatest. So we're like, now we need to make up for it. And then we went to the Airbnb. And when we got to the Airbnb, again, we had some communication. So we're like, no, we still haven't enjoyed ourselves. So let's book another place. Then we went to Grand Macadi, and then we stayed there. And yeah, 7 days turned into a whole month. But yeah, we went to Grand Macadi, and what happened, baby?
So we went to Grand Macadi. We had a good time.
Yeah.
We left from one of the rooms to a bigger room, and then from there went to a pool room.
Yeah.
Where we had a whole pool for ourselves, and it was really, really nice. I can't lie. Enjoyed it. And then there was one time, I think we stayed there for like almost 2 weeks. We stayed there for, I think. And
Yeah.
then after that last day, we were supposed to book again, but I ended up booking late, where the place became sold out. So because it became sold out, I got in contact with the manager because we really had a good conversation. The guy said, the best we can do for you is you're going to come back the next day. But obviously, it didn't make sense to go to the next
To a different
somewhere
hotel
else
and
and
then
then come back there. So I talked to him. He said they have another hotel because they have a lot of Macadis. Anyone who's been to Egypt know about the Macadi
They
hotels.
have Palace, couples Palace hotel.
They have Macadi Palace, Macadi
Yeah.
Couples and Family Palace. They have
Then
Macadi, Grand
Spa.
Macadi. They have
And
Macadi
Macadi
Spa.
Spa.
They have Grand Water World. A lot of
Which are
different Macadi
very
hotels.
much connected to each other,
So we went there.
but different.
We went there and they got another cart for us and took us down to Makati Palace. And that's when, obviously, the guy gave us contact to speak to this guy or whatever. Went there, spoke to him. Obviously, he was speaking to us. Got us the best room in the whole hotel, just because of the contact. So he gave us contact with the guy. He told us, listen, said Dee&Dre, take us to the best room in the hotel. Went to the best room, had amazing view, really nice view.
So nice.
The room was big, like even more bigger than the Makati, the Grand Makati. We stayed there. Everything was really nice in that place.
Yeah.
You know, obviously we didn't get charged for refrigerator. They kept restocking fruit. No, not fruits. They kept restocking for Makati Palace. Palace didn't have fruits.
They did have. Oh, they didn't.
No,
have
Palace didn't have fruits.
They kept on restocking water.
The juice, not juice, sodas, all kind of different things inside there. The beers, everything. So we stayed there. It
was like a mini bar, but this mini bar we didn't get charged. Like they were putting Coca-Cola, Fanta, Sprite, everything, water, and as much as you drink wasn't getting charged. So that was pretty good.
Yeah, it was really nice. And then from there,
and the food was better than the Grand Makati. I'm not gonna lie. Like the food in Grand Makati, it was nice, but after a while, it was giving us tummy ache. Whereas the food in Grand Palace, it was amazing. No tummy ache. Yeah.
From there, obviously coming to an end, we're looking to leave. And obviously, bad news, my account got hacked. So I'm ready to go take some money out the ATM. My card just spits back out. And I'm like, what? Why is that happening?
Yeah, couldn't transfer
obviously, I don't know what's going on in England because we're not in England. We're nowhere near England. I can't make any phone calls because we don't have...
Using a different SIM, different
we have
number.
Egyptian SIM. So obviously, a lot of confusion was happening. And I didn't have no access to money. Because obviously I can't call my bank for emergency reason. I can't take any money out because someone's hacking my account. But anyways, we got there, and obviously, you know, thank God for our parents and that, you know, they helped us out while we were there. And we left from there. And when we left from there, I think we didn't leave the same day. We had about 2 extra days. We tried to like sort ourselves out, but I had to empty my whole current account.
Yeah.
A lot. I spent all my money. A lot of my money. Let's say that.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot of my money.
Because we ended up staying there for a whole month in Egypt. And what do you call it? We were trying to not overstay because when we got to the country, you get a visa. So you buy the visa. It's like $30 or £30.
$60.
$60.
Yeah.
So in our money it was like 30.
No, £60. 60 British pounds for me and you.
Yeah, but dollars are less than pounds.
No, but I'm saying
so
everything comes to £60. Everything comes to £60.
Yeah.
For me and you.
So basically, they just 30.
We had
£30 for a visa, and that lasts you for like a month. But when we did get to the Grand Makati or Makati Palace, someone told us that it doesn't matter if you overstay, but we didn't want to risk that. We didn't want to get in trouble with anyone, so we made sure we left a day, not on the same day we arrived, like same date we arrived, same day, right? So we arrived on the 9th, so we left on the 8th.
The 8th of the next month, last month.
We came back.
And we came back. And what I would say is, if you're going to Egypt, make sure you know the currency.
Yeah.
Make sure you tell your bank you're traveling, because it's out of England, it's out of Europe.
Yeah, it's a whole different...
And if you don't have contact to your bank, make sure you at least let them know what's going on so they can help you while you're there. In case of emergencies, like what happened to me. When we came back, obviously, I had a bunch of letters, and it did come to the point where my account was being hacked by someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to verify my account.
We didn't get to fix it until we came back. And
that was it.
If you guys have any questions, comment down below. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Please, guys, subscribe for more content. And let us know what you guys want to see from us, whether that's pranks, travel vlogs, story times. If you really like this story time, let us know. Interact with us. Okay, so yeah.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, guys. Thank you.
Thanks again.
Bye.